Hey guys, Louie here. Do you like American Gold Eagles? Well, I know you do. Everybody has some in their stack. And I thought I would just take a minute and go through the mintages and the current resale values of American Gold Eagles to figure out if they do attain any premiums. I'm not a big Gold Eagle collector. It seems like I've collected everything but American Silver Eagles and American Gold Eagles. But let's go ahead and see if maybe premiums do come into these coins as you hold them. So I've got Eagle mintages here from bullion exchanges. They have this nice graphic. I also have the last couple of years on Wikipedia mintage. And then I've queued up Gold Eagle sales. These are sold prices of raw eagles in the recent past. So I thought we would go through some of these and see what the premiums are. So let's go ahead and go. We're going to start with 1 ounce. I believe I have this on the 1 ounce setting. Yes, I do. 1 ounce uncertified sold. So 2018 sold for $13.14. Well, what is that? About 40 bucks over spot. 2009 sold at $13.22, so not much of a premium there for a 2009. Let's go back to bullion exchanges. Let's take a look at 2009. The 1 ounce is in the first column here. So that was a high mintage year. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oops, back to eBay. 1322, 1365 for a random date from Provident. Well, that seems like that's higher than the average price. 1379. These are all sold yesterday, by the way. 1367. Amazing variety in prices, isn't there? I mean, someone could have paid 1314 from Liberty, but they chose to pay 1379 from APMEX. And these are credit card prices, but I don't think they're generally in the coins section with Ebates. But if I'm wrong, correct me. Here is a 2009 mounted in slab. So that brought $13.99. 2019 brought $13.78. Now the 2019 is bringing a higher premium, but 2018 on the right-hand column, 191,000. So 2019, we'll have to look up the 2019 mintages, but I know there's been a turnaround in demand in 2019 for American issued gold and silver. So interesting that the 19 is getting a higher premium, isn't it? I find that interesting. Here's a 1997. Let's go check the mintage for 1997. And 1997 was one of the lower years. Now, the mintages generally in the beginning of the program, well, the first couple of years were quite high in 86 and 87, but then they dropped off from 88 all the way through 95. They were in the 200,000 or less. Then 96, we had a revival and a spike up to 1999. And I believe this is when we started to see the prices escalate. So higher prices mean more demand. And then back down as we went back into the correction phase. Oh, here's one, 2018. So 2018 is commanding a higher premium. Must be due to that lower mintage. So that is really interesting. Very interesting. The 2019 is less than the 2018. So people are, looks like they are appreciating the lower mintage on the 1 ounce eagle. Wow, here's a 2019 selling for $1,500. Ship's fully insured. I'm not sure why somebody would pay that much. Here's a 2016 sold for $14.95. Let's check out the mintage on 2016. Okay, and 2016 was a fairly high mintage year. Well, go figure, huh? Okay, those of you that are big gold collectors, please chime in on what is going on with the randomness of what people are paying for these coins. Here's a 2017. This one is burnished, so I will not review that. Okay, 1250. Well, here's somebody that sold theirs for 12.50. What was wrong with it? It's a 2012, sold for 12.50 from New York. The seller had a little bit of feedback. And what did he say? 2012 American Gold Eagle, 1 ounce. Okay, so I don't know what this person's got for brains, but why you would take, fees are 10%, so why you would take basically $1,100 for that, that makes absolutely no sense unless they never delivered. I don't know. That's very weird. But I guess you should watch for stuff like that, right? People do throw them up there at lower prices, actually below spot. But I want to get back to the fractionals. So let's go ahead and look for the lowest mintage fractionals. What are those? Which ones come in generally at the lowest mintage? There's the 1 ounce, those approach a million. There's the half ounce, anywhere from 30 to 100,000. Quarter ounce, 50 to 100,000. 1/10 ounce, very high. So let's check the quarter ounce, huh? Let's see what the mintages are, what the sales prices are on the quarter ounce. And I don't know if you find this useful or not, but I like to know what to buy. Usually fractionals obtained at a good price carry a higher premium in your stack than 1 ounce, but you can't pay too much for them though. So let's go to the fractionals. Let's go to, apologize if I'm making you dizzy here. I'm looking for the fractional. Okay, we're going to unclick the 1 ounce, unclick the 1 ounce, and we're going to click the quarter ounce. There are 254 sales of the quarter ounce. Quarter ounce of gold is around the $300, under $300 spot. Here's a key date, 1990, paying $525. Ooh, I like that. Let's go look. 1990. So, yeah, 31,000, one of the lower mintages. Very interesting. Let's keep going. Here is a random date, 356, so seriously over spot right there. Here is a random date, 350, 2019, 360, 2019, 360, 2008, 431. Oh, pardon me, the gardeners are coming, so I'm going to pause for 1 second. Okay, we are back at Bullion Exchange's gold, American Gold Eagle mintage page. I didn't realize it, but they have high years in dark orange, and they have low years in green, and most everything is white. That 2008 quarter ounce, it's the third column, 2008 quarter ounce, a 70,000 mintage, so there's nothing particularly special about that. Random date 92 was 375, little premium on the 92. Let's go ahead and look at 92. That's a long time ago. And just a normal year for back then, but lower than now, in the 50s, 59,000. Let's keep going. Anything else? Let's see. Okay, so generally, not much of a premium unless you happen to hit a year that is really low mintage. And I'm not even seeing those here. They must not come on, the rare years must not come on the market that often. 385 for 2019. It's interesting they're charging more in 2019 for 2019s. Oh, here's an 89 for 425. So 89 and 89, normal mintage, but it's getting back there a bit. So it looks like you could pick up maybe a $25, maybe a $100 an ounce premium. If you get really lucky, maybe a $200 an ounce premium. So I guess that's better than a poke in the eye. Let's take a look at the 1/10 ounce really quickly. And they did make a lot of those. But let's just see what the 1/10 ounces are selling for. I still contend that if you can get them near spot, which I often do on eBay with my rebates and everything, the fractionals are a better investment than the 1 ounce. Of course, then you'll find the exception, as I do from time to time when I make that bet. So a tenth of an ounce of gold should be about $130 or so, a little less. And there we go. Offer of the day. Here's, you guys might even want this one. Let's see. It is 1/10 ounce American Eagle. Offer of the day. Let me bookmark that one. Oh, these were already sold. Um, Not sure that's still going on. Has you relisted that for 129? He sold 11 of those at 129. Fantastic deal. You have relisted it, and oh, they still have it. So I'll put that in my watch list, and I'll put the link for it as well. Oh, hold off on this 129. Look at this seller. He looks like he's a sketchy seller. He's got new Buzz products, only 3 reviews. He's got a feedback of 80%. So people have been jumping all over this, but I would not recommend this one to you. Here is the listing. Yeah, he's got a bunch of these. He's blowing these out, but for some reason he has no feedback. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. So then going back, since 129 was very, very unusual, let's ignore that one. Looks like more in the 140s is what acquisition price is going to be on virtually any of the more common 10th ounce. You might catch 5 if you can get 5 at a time or something. I've seen those prices a little bit lower, but 150 and below, so that's 1,500 an ounce. Therefore, you know, not as much appreciation going on in the fractionals, but from time to time in the deals page, you can find this stuff. With my credit card, I get 3.3% off. So if you paid $150 and you got $5 off, you'd still be at about $145. So, I think I better bring this video to a close. The upshot, I guess, is you know, not much appreciation. Not much appreciation in the American Gold Eagles in most sizes unless you get really lucky on a less common date. But they hold their value. They seem to go up a few dollars. So, you know, if you're paying high premiums for gold, that may not be true. So, yeah, I don't know. I might take a look at the 1/10 and 1/4, 1/2, etc. if I could find them at a smoking deal, maybe in the coins section with eBay bucks attached. You know, if you could find a gold eagle under coins on a 10 times eBay bucks day, you could definitely get that down the near spot, and that's probably when I would buy that. I probably would buy that before I would buy some of the French and the Austrian and the you know, the sovereigns, because that would be a lot more liquid. Okay, that's all I have for you. You guys take care. Bye.